What's going on, guys? Emmett Ross back with another video. It's been a while, and that is part of the reason that I'm here to talk to you guys today. So I'm sure you guys have seen what's happening within the entire market as a whole, in regards to all sorts of not just the sports cards, but also the trading cards that have to do with the whole Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all of that. Every other kind of sports card is taking a dive. And I didn't get into this hobby for the money. And that's not what the reason for me kind of taking a step back and taking a break from it is. The reason that I'm taking a step back from the hobby is probably the biggest reason that most people in the world now are taking a step back from this hobby as well. But it's got to be the scams, the scalpers. There's too many things to name off, but those are the biggest two. It's tough to go into these Facebook groups to see what's happening in the market today and seeing another list of, oh, watch out for X, Y, and Z account. This guy stole my password and now he's using my account to sell fake cards, or this card dealer is selling fake booster boxes. So that's probably the biggest reason, I would have to say. The other one is scalpers are driving prices just too out of hand, man. It's hard to get your hands on a simple box just to rip nowadays. It's non-existent. It's hard to find this kind of stuff now. And for me, someone who just enjoys ripping wax and just enjoying the hobby, don't get me wrong, I'm a big person when it comes to just having slabs. I love my slabs. Got rid of a ton of it too. That's something I'll touch on later. But I love having slabs of specific cards that I really enjoy. Josh has one of my favorite cards now that is still at his place up north. It's got to be, it's one of my all-time favorites. So that's why that's one that's not going to leave my collection anytime soon, but it's the Bo Jackson iconic card. So that one's not going anywhere. But back to it. The reason I'm getting out of the hobby at the moment currently, I'll probably take a step back in and jump in August. I'll do a slight buying here for a little bit of football. I'll buy some wax that I see that's affordable and hopefully try to get my hands on some things. But again, I've had no passion or drive to be a part of the hobby as of late. And again, I wanted to come on here and touch base that it's not because the market has dropped a little bit or that it's tanking or anything like that. The reason I took a step back was because, in fact, of scalpers and other particular reasons like those guys. Scalpers, scammers, all those people. It's hard to go walk into a local card shop and see a kid and he's trying to buy a pack of something, but he can't buy anything because the cheapest pack they have for basketball now has got to be around $40 to $50. And what little kid's got that kind of money to drop $50 on one pack of cards? It's just hard. It's sad to see, man. So doing what I can now, donating a lot of my, I wouldn't call it junk, but all my other extras or loose cards that I've got laying around, I'm donating all those to local card shops, doing my part, I think, I guess, to help the hobby out as a whole. But that's all I can really touch on and say. I don't think that it's necessarily going to end anytime soon, but I do think people need to start being more diligent about what they're doing in this hobby. The other big thing that's keeping me away from selling a lot of my stuff is going to be eBay fees are out the wazoo. You're paying almost 20% fees when you're all said and done. So I just can't justify and can't stomach that. But overall, looking to get back into the hobby, probably somewhere when football season is going to kick back in again. So probably a month from now, I'll probably start getting back into it a little bit more, keep an eye on things. As far as the trading cards go, I have not been super into that realm too. This is kind of the buying stage for some of the older vintage stuff that I've been looking at. booster boxes are coming way down from what they were. So I might take a stab at those and get a few things that I've been looking to get. But other than that, guys, I want to kind of touch base. No, I haven't been on here in a long time, and that's just been I've, like I said, lost some passion, motivation to get on here, and people getting me down within the hobby world. So, but I look forward to stepping back in on a major role in sometime in August here. With, I know Josh has a lot of breaks planned. Football season is right around the corner, so the guys here at Graded Investors, we're not going anywhere. May take some time off, but we're coming back strong, and we're coming back with a bang for football season. So, all right, guys, Emmett Ross with Graded Investors. Happy investing, y'all.